Welcome. Please rise and welcome Dr. Abigail Gonzalez to the podium for the singing of our national anthem. The 79th graduation of Palmer College of Chiropractic's Florida campus. First, I would like to welcome the families and loved ones of those participating in today's convocation. What you will be witnessing today is the step of a long journey for each of these soon-to-be doctors. Now it is my pleasure to introduce Dr. William Sherrier, President of Palmer College of Chiropractic's Florida campus. Dr. Sherrier.
Thank you, Dr. Lewis. Good afternoon. I would like to formally welcome you all to today's commencement ceremony. I am honored to share in the excitement of this memorable occasion, and I would like to pass along my personal congratulations and best wishes to the members of this 79th graduating class of Palmer College of Chiropractic's Florida campus. We would like to acknowledge those present who have served our country. Those graduating today are recognized with red, white, and blue cords. Would all the veterans or active duty military in attendance, whether you are a graduate, family, or friend, please stand for recognition as we thank you for your service. We are here today to acknowledge the achievements of our 79th graduating class. However, before we proceed, let us pause to recognize another group of achievers who are equally deserving of praise and recognition for a job well done. The faculty at Palmer's Florida campus is praiseworthy for many reasons. Their responsibility is to present the highest learning experience possible for future doctors of chiropractic. Our faculty fulfills their mission well with distinction and dedication. Faculty members at Palmer College rank among the leaders in chiropractic education for papers published in peer-reviewed journals, as well as presentations at prestigious healthcare conferences. They, as individuals, enrich our profession and by doing so, collectively advance healthcare throughout the world. Would the faculty please rise? Thank you. During their time at Palmer's Florida campus, our graduates have distinguished themselves in both their academic endeavors and their extracurricular contributions to the college. Without the loving support of their families, these achievements could not have been possible. Will the families of our graduates in attendance please stand? Today, our graduates seated in front of me will join the prestigious ranks of Palmer alumni. Palmer College graduates account for more than 1/3 of practicing chiropractors in the world. They are the reason the Palmer name has been synonymous with the highest standards of quality of patient care in chiropractic for nearly 130 years. We would like to recognize the alumni of Palmer College. Will the Palmer alumni in the room please stand? Thank you. Throughout the history of Palmer, Florida, each graduating class has nominated a faculty speaker to address them at graduation. Class 261 has selected Dr. Edward Papagallo, Associate Professor of Clinical Sciences. To pay tribute to Class 261, please welcome Dr. Edward Papagallo.
Yep, it's on. Oh, I think thank you. I'm looking forward to sleeping tonight. And this is actually, have we done the tribute speaker before? No. Okay, so today is a day of firsts. You're the first trimester to graduate from the Florida campus. Pat yourselves on the back. This is the first time we've had a tribute speaker, so I'm well acquainted with the term. And this is my first time doing this after teaching here for 20 years, so this is extra special for me, and especially that it's you guys. I was going through the list. I had a couple of people send me lists with pictures of you, and I was like, yeah, I'll say a couple of things about a couple of people I remember, and then it was like, it took me like 2 days to go through the list, and I cut this down. Dr. Sherrier said I had at least 30 to 40 minutes, so I think I have plenty of time to cover all the names that I thought about. But truthfully, I'm going to miss some of you. As far as today, saying today, well, actually, I can't miss you till you leave. So. Sorry, I have to break the ice with myself because I am extremely nervous right now. This means a lot to me to be able to speak to all of you, and I'm not going to make eye contact with most of you because it already started before we even got up here. I had a fifth try student, and I told them today, I was like, I'm kind of nervous about this, and they said, just speak from the heart. So I went on ChatGPT. No Norcus. Okay, thanks. That's technology. Yep. Old people in technology. It's a thing. Let's see. Sorry. So it was the first of you're graduating. I'm the first time I've ever spoken. I'm doing a tribute speech, and a tribute is actually an act, statement, or gift that is intended to show gratitude, respect, or admiration. And I don't know how to express all of that in 5 minutes. If I haven't inspired you in the last 3 years, I'm probably not going to do it in the next 5 minutes. I don't even remember who talked at my graduation, even though that was only 40 years ago. Longer than most of you have been alive. I do have to say a couple of thank yous. One of my favorite homecomings was because of your class. I got to sit with Trace, Kohler, Zach Geyer, and Kohler's dad, who's like one of the coolest dudes I've ever met in my life. Also, I got to meet Abdul's dad and we had a class together, and I think some of you were there. I don't really remember that, but he was really fantastic. I have to say a special thank you to Jessica Thorpe and her family. Jessica actually saved my life last year, so if it wasn't for her, I probably wouldn't be standing here right now. If you're wondering about that, I'll talk to you later. I do have to read something that ChatGPT did for me. It said, "The Tori Insight. A memory of meeting Tori in Dr. Shreve's class. She provided a definitive answer to a question the professor intended as rhetorical." So basically, the moment I saw Tori do that, I was like, I think I just love this girl. So, Tori, you're here, right? There you go. Also, the NCMIC connection. Acknowledgement of Chris Trelli and the specific professional context of NCMIC, which is the National Chiropractic Mutual Insurance Company, if you're not sure about that. What happened was, during my first time that I was putting all of the listings for the pelvis up on the board, Chris blurted out, "Wow, that's a lot of letters to remember." And my response, being the sweet, kind-hearted person I am, is, "Chris, there's only 5 letters you need to remember. NCMIC." And he's like, "What's that?" I said, "Malpractice insurance." I know, it was mean. I also like to thank Damien for not caving in my sternum. I didn't realize the boy could throw so hard. We were playing football out in the quad, as we call it, or at least I do. And I tried to be really cool when he hit me in the chest with it, bruised my forearm. I know it probably cracked a couple of ribs, and I was like, "No, this is good. That was very good." I love playing football with the kids. I'm probably not supposed to tell you that I've had cigars with a couple of your classmates. But like I told my son when he was in kindergarten, a cigar is just salad. And he told his teacher that, and we got an email. This is for Dr. Murdoch only. Nobody else needs this. The inventor of the Ferris wheel and the inventor of the merry-go-round never met. They traveled in different circles. And those of you that, Dr. Murdoch, I admire Damien. Yep, I did that one. Good job. You know, definitely the heels helped. Sorry, that's a joke between Leslie and I. I'm impressed with Leslie. She went to China and represented chiropractic and us. But we have this thing where the first time I saw her, her feet didn't touch the ground when she was sitting. And then from then on, she always sat in front of me and just, "Is that Mike? Hi, Mike." I know I left some people out. I really apologize for that. You're an amazing group of people, and I can say that easily because, again, it took me 2 days to go through all your names and photos, and stop. I really don't like graduation because you're leaving, right? And I have a thing about separation anxiety, so I try to wall off. Hi, Matt. Is your kid here today? Is she in college now? No? Sorry, Katie. I can't help, I'm sorry, but I haven't seen most of these people in a while, and then just getting to see them, it sparks a lot of different memories. So I'm going to end with this. This has been one of the greatest honors of my life. And I have to be honest, I said a prayer before this, and I said, "God, please give me the chance to speak to a class that I have some sort of a connection with before I die." And then a month later, I got an email from Dr. Sherrier asking me if I'd like to speak to the group. And I was like, so if I don't see you at the next homecoming, we can guarantee there is a God. Congratulations, guys. I will talk to you later on. I think I'm losing my voice. And again, thank you very much for allowing me to do this for you. You have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Papagallo. We appreciate your tribute to Class 261.
That was it, right?
That was it. Perfect. As a faculty member for many years at Palmer, Florida, it has been my privilege to know and build relationships with our students and thus our alumni. As president of Palmer, Florida, it is my distinct honor to invite a celebrated alumnus from Palmer, Florida to deliver the commencement address to Class 261. Our commencement speaker is a graduate of the University of Central Florida and a proud alumnus of Palmer College of Chiropractic, Florida. Over the past 8 years in practice, he has served patients and communities with passion and purpose. After building a strong foundation as an associate doctor and working closely by co-managing patients through multidisciplinary collaboration, he took the leap into entrepreneurship and leads his own successful chiropractic practice in Windermere, Florida. His leadership and impact have been recognized with the Florida Chiropractic Association's 40 Under 40 Award, Palmer College's 10 Under 10 Alumni Award, inclusion on the yearly top physicians list, and being named Orlando Style Magazine's Chiropractor of the Year for both 24 and 2025. Known for his heart for service, resilience through challenges, and genuine love for chiropractic profession, and I might add, perpetual smile, please welcome Dr. J.O.
Ooh, I'm so nervous. Okay. All right, hi everyone. I'm so excited yet extremely nervous to stand in front of you all today, but I'm overcoming my stage fright, so I hope this is great. Good morning, graduates, faculty, families, and friends, and a special thank you to everyone who supported these graduates emotionally, financially, and with caffeine during the past few years. To the Palmer College of Chiropractic, Florida, class of 261, congratulations. Today is not just a celebration of what you've accomplished, but a recognition of who you've become through the process. You've earned this moment through long nights of studying, cramming for exams, early mornings of practicing setups, knowing the correct line of drive, OSCEs, MRS tests, sacrifices, and a level of persistence that most people will never fully understand. 8 years ago, I sat exactly where you are now. Cap on my head, heart full, and mind racing with equal parts of excitement and uncertainty. I knew I loved chiropractic. I still love chiropractic. But I had no idea how challenging, humbling, and rewarding this journey would be. Or how often I questioned myself, especially when dealing with patients on your own out in the wild. And that's what I want to talk to you about today. Not perfection, not overnight success, but purpose, perseverance, and service. Early in my career, I learned something quickly. Your degree, even one earned from the prestigious and the best chiropractic school, Palmer College of Florida, does not protect you from failure. In fact, I stumbled, I questioned myself. I had days where I wondered if I was good enough, skilled enough, strong enough to make it in this profession. And usually sometimes between my last patient and my third cup of coffee, doing my notes. And you will absolutely love doing notes. You will dream about it. You will not know life without notes. That's sarcasm. You will not like it. But as Denzel Washington once reminded graduates, you don't learn to walk by following rules. You learn by falling down and getting back up. And in chiropractic, you will fail. You'll miss a diagnosis. You'll doubt a care plan. Your adjustments may not go according to plan. You'll have patients who don't like you and say, I didn't want to come, but my wife made me come see you because she was tired of me complaining that my back hurts. And with all that, you'll wonder if you're truly making a difference. When that happens, fall forward. Every challenge I faced when I was an associate doctor shaped me. I learned how to communicate with patients, how to listen more than I spoke, how to earn trust, how to serve instead of sell. I also learned that confidence doesn't come from knowing everything. It comes from showing up consistently and genuinely caring. Being an associate isn't about being less than, it's about building a foundation, a strong one. It is something to consider if, and only if, you have a good contract and if there's growth in leadership where you're going to work. And when I finally stepped into practice ownership, I realized something else. Being an exceptional doctor is not enough. We graduate incredibly well clinically, but no one hands you a manual on payroll, marketing, leadership, culture, taxes, systems, or what to do when 3 patients cancel and the AC breaks, all on the same day, other than just panic. No one tells you that owning a practice means becoming a chiropractor, a CEO, a leader, and sometimes an amateur IT specialist, because the printer will absolutely stop working when your waiting room is full and you need those documents. I had to learn quickly that the business side of chiropractic matters, not because money is the goal, but because sustainability allows you to serve more people. If you don't understand your numbers, your systems, your team, and your vision, you can be the most gifted adjuster in the room and still struggle. Being a great doctor gets patients results. Being a great business owner allows you to keep serving them for decades. And here's something even more important. You cannot do it alone. Find mentors, plural. Find people who have gone where you want to go, and it doesn't have to be in the chiropractic world. Learn from their mistakes instead of repeating them. Ask questions, stay humble enough to be coached. And surround yourself with like-minded individuals, people who share your standards, your goals, and your commitment to growth. Your circle matters. The conversations you have, the expectations you normalize, the standards you tolerate, they shape your trajectory more than you imagine. Success leaves clues. Be close to people who are walking the path with intention. Ownership taught me that impact expands when leadership grows. It's about the patient who walks in hurting and walks out hopeful. The mom who can finally pick up her child. The athlete who gets back on the field because of you. The person who feels seen, heard, or cared for, sometimes for the first time. And you were there first after all these doctors they've seen you. And this is very common once you get into practice. Chiropractic is not just what we do, it's who we serve. You're entering a profession built on principle, purpose, and service. Values deeply rooted here at Palmer College of Chiropractic, Florida. Your hands will carry knowledge, yes, but they must also carry empathy. Just know that your hands are powerful. You will be the most sought out person when you travel in any group setting, because we can treat anyone, anywhere with our skills. There will be moments when the business side feels heavy, when the insurance, overhead, uncertainty try to pull you away from your why. When that happens, return to service. Because when you serve the greater good, success and great reputation follows, sometimes slowly, sometimes quietly, but always meaningfully. I stand before you today not because everything went right, but because I stayed aligned with my purpose. I kept showing up, I kept learning, I kept believing in what I can do with chiropractic, even when it was hard. Even on the days when the schedule was light and the caffeine was doing most of the work. And here's the truth, the world needs you, not just as doctors, but as leaders, educators, as examples of what it means to care deeply in a world that often rushes past pain. I want to leave you with a quote my father-in-law told me, and I had kept this secret for a long time. And it was something that drastically changed how I move through life. And I wanted to share this with you because it helped me so much. I hope that it resonates with you as much as it did for me. So here I go, I'm spilling my trade secret to you guys. It's not what you know, it's not who you know, it's who knows you. Let me repeat that. It's not what you know, it's not who you know, it's who knows you. So let that sink in. So I'll give you an example. You can know Michael Jordan or LeBron James for all you young folk. Maybe you said hi to him at an event as you walk by. But if he doesn't know you personally, or if you guys didn't make that connection, he will never reach out to you or try to make a connection with you. And that goes along with anyone you meet. Make the initial impact so strong and personable so that they know you. not the other way around. And do this with every patient, every provider you meet, new friends, neighbors. Let them know who you are. So dream big, but work bigger. Be bold, but stay humble. Chase excellence, but never forget service. And that's my favorite one. It says, chase excellence, never forget service. And when you fail, you will fall forward. Palmer College of Chiropractic, class of 261, go out and build practices that heal people, uplift communities, and honor this incredible, incredible profession. Congratulations, doctors. The world is ready for you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. O. Now, in recognition of our students' dedication to the science, art, and philosophy of chiropractic, Palmer College of Chiropractic's Florida campus will present our Class 261 Honor Awards. We honor the tradition of recognizing the exemplary achievements of those students who have excelled throughout the course of their educational experience here at Palmer College of Chiropractic's Florida campus, and who graduate today with academic honors. We begin this phase of the program with the presentation of awards to the co-valedictorians of today's graduating class. The individuals selected as valedictorians are the members of the graduating class maintaining the highest cumulative GPA at the end of the term prior to graduation. 15 students and graduates graduate today with a perfect 4.0 grade point averages. And therefore, they meet the criteria to be recognized as the Class 261 co-valedictorians. Each will be called to the stage individually in alphabetic order to receive their award and recognition. To begin, Anna Bargenbroek. Trace Becker. Cassidy Burke. Pedro Ferrari. Ashley Blessing. Parker Green. Nicole Lowry. Kylie Magner. Sarah Mazza. Madison Mole. Jackson O'Connor. Stephanie Parker. Amanda Ringstad. Matthew Roop. And Christopher Trelli. We're going to welcome all of the valedictorians back up onto the stage. This is a record number of co-valedictorians. These students have demonstrated the scholastic and clinical proficiency in which our administration and faculty take great pride. Congratulations again to each of our Class 261 co-valedictorians. Congratulations. Dr. William Sherry, our campus president, will now present the Virgil V. Strang Award.
The Virgil V. Strang Philosophy Award is named for a 1951 Palmer graduate and the 7th president of Palmer College of Chiropractic. Dr. Strang was a chiropractic philosopher, anatomist, teacher, humanitarian, and practitioner who exemplified the philosophy, commitment, passion, logic, and reasoning of the practice of chiropractic. Recipients are nominated by their peers in the graduating class, as well as faculty members, and selected by a faculty committee. The Virgil V. Strang Philosophy Award recipient for Class 261 is Kendall Merrill. Please join me at the podium with people. Dr. Heather Bowyer, Dean of Clinics, will now present the Clinical Excellence Award.
The Clinical Excellence Award is presented to a graduating doctor who has demonstrated excellence in clinical knowledge and skills, quality patient care, service to patients, leadership, and dedication to the profession. The Clinical Excellence Award recipient for Class 261 is Kendall Merrill. Jason Brewer, Dean of Students, will now present the James Burkle Memorial Award.
This award is named for the late James Burkle in honor of the impact he made on the Palmer, Florida community. The James Burkle Memorial Award is presented to a graduating doctor who most exemplifies the virtues of compassion, strong leadership, commitment to service, and passion for the chiropractic profession. The recipient of the James Burkle Memorial Award for Class 261 is Nicole Dupuy. Nicole, please join me at the podium to receive your award. Dr. Joy Lewis, Dean of Academic Affairs, will now present the Academic Excellence Awards.
Thank you. As an example of the dedication and commitment that defines the students at Palmer College, we would like to recognize those who have earned the Academic Excellence Award. Students earning academic excellence have met the criteria for the Dean's List for each term of enrollment at Palmer College. The desire, sacrifice, and hard work these recipients have invested during their time at Palmer's Florida campus are qualities that will no doubt characterize their careers as doctors of chiropractic. As I read your name, please stand for recognition. Our Academic Excellence Award recipients are Sophia Alonso Buck, Brandon Ashworth, Anna Bargenbrook, Trace Becker, Justin Bird, Cassidy Burke, Kohler Campbell, Matthew Filicerto, Katie Davis, Pedro Ferrari, Gavin Farrell, Stephanie Fuentes, Cole Geiser, Ashley Glessing, Dustin Gorgie, Parker Green, Abigail Hansen, Ashley Iannuzzi, Caitlin Jones, Mackenzie Capral, Ryan Cleos, Jawan Lee, Nicole Lowry, Kylie Magner, Michaela Martin, Sarah Mazza, Ainsley McCool, Allison McGee, Kendall Merrill, Ashley Mikulski, Madison Mall, Jackson O'Connor, Griffin Olin, Stephanie Parker, Bryce Pennick, Amanda Ringstad, Nicholas Rosiana, Matthew Roop, Joseph Testa, Christopher Trelli, Sabrina Uriarte, Rory Vigrass, and Stephen Williams. A record 43 of you. Congratulations on a job well done. It's time. Dr. Sherrier, at this time, I present for conferral of the Doctor of Chiropractic degree the 79th graduating class of Palmer College of Chiropractic's Florida campus. Will the candidates please present themselves?
On recommendation of the Deans, Faculty, and Academic Standing Committee, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Palmer College of Chiropractic and the State of Florida, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Chiropractic and all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertain therein. Dr. Jesse Hodges will read the names of Class 261 graduates. The hoods will be turned by Dr. Amber Kingsley.
Y'all ready? I didn't hear y'all. Y'all ready? Brian James Abel. David Abramov, cum laude. Ryan McAllister Albright. Sophia Inez Alonso Buck, summa cum laude. Brandon Scott Ashworth, magna cum laude. Summer Nicole Baisden. Anna Louise Bargenbrook, summa cum laude. Zachary Samuel Barther. Trace Eugene Becker, summa cum laude. Nicholas Benvenuti, cum laude. Gabriel Ashton Booth, magna cum laude. Derek Earl Bose, magna cum laude. Cody Boswell. Kaylee Grace Brana, magna cum laude. Taylor Brown. Blaine Christopher Brown, magna cum laude. Connor Edward Buck, magna cum laude. Justin Bird, summa cum laude. Cassidy Grace Burke, summa cum laude. Kohler Eduardo Campos, summa cum laude, presented by his father, Dr. Victor Eduardo Campos. Ralina Marie Campbell. Anthony Joseph Casarella IV, magna cum laude. Don Henry Castelli. Leslie Yesenia Castillo Ortiz. Abdul Rahman Mohammed Shibli, cum laude. Cameron John Christensen. Aspen Leanne Crawford. Peyton Cromwell, cum laude. Ty Willis Crouch, cum laude. Morgan Cuellar, cum laude, presented by her uncle, Dr. Omar Riviera, and her aunt, Dr. Ali Riviera. Matthew Anthony Culacerto, magna cum laude. Katie Rose Davis, summa cum laude. Julia Sarah Delancey, magna cum laude. Bailey Mackenzie Douglas, magna cum laude. Nicole Renee Dupuy, magna cum laude. Hussein L. Smiley. Gabriel Ivan Escalera Rodriguez. Gavin Alexander Farrell, cum laude. Callie Joe Thaler, cum laude. Arnaldo Fernandez Santiago. Pedro Ferrari, summa cum laude. Michael James Fox, in absentia. Andres M. Fuentes. Stephanie Fuentes Renteria, magna cum laude. Ruben Damian Garcia Aveles. Cole William Geiser, summa cum laude. Kylan Devon Gill. Maya Sophia Gladaszewski, cum laude. Ashley Glesson, summa cum laude. Dustin Gorgie, summa cum laude. Parker Green, summa cum laude. Slight intermission. Y'all still having fun? I didn't hear you. That's a little bit better. That's a little bit better. Marcus James Terrell Grow. Monica M. Guido Duran. Zachary Thomas Geyer. Abigail Margot Hansen, summa cum laude, presented by her father, Dr. Scott Hansen. Corey Daniel Hardinger, cum laude. Dylan Hintonack, magna cum laude. Jordan David Hyde, magna cum laude. Ashley Rose Iannuzzi, magna cum laude. Bryson Jeffrey James. Dakota Takire Johnson. Caitlin Elaine Jones, magna cum laude. Micaiah Sky Jordan. Mackenzie Ray Caprell, magna cum laude. Nicole Joan Keys, cum laude. John Tetgood Kim, summa cum laude. Alexander King. Ryan Gerald Cleos, magna cum laude. Tyler Coles. Jesslyn Renee Colassa, magna cum laude. Gabriella Maria Langen. Rafael Loretta, cum laude. Sean Nicholas Lazaro. Cameron Thean Lee. Juan Lee, magna cum laude. Charles Joseph Levon, cum laude. Ronald Lopez. Nicole Elise Lowry, summa cum laude. Erin Nicole Lowe, cum laude. Kylie Ann Magner, summa cum laude. Colin Robert Marsh. Michaela Teresa Martin, magna cum laude. Sarah Marie Maza, summa cum laude. Anthony James McClory, magna cum laude. Ainsley Claire Stone McCool, summa cum laude. Allison Mackenzie McGee, magna cum laude, presented by her husband, Dr. Nathaniel Fowler. Kendall Ann Merrill, magna cum laude. Ashley Noel Mikulski, summa cum laude. Madison Mull, summa cum laude. Zachary Naveo, cum laude. Jackson Matthew O'Connor, summa cum laude. Olivia Paige Oldacker. Griffin Dwayne Olin, summa cum laude. Christopher Joel Pagan Abeo. Stephanie K. Parker, summa cum laude. Bryce Pennick, magna cum laude. Joseph Peter Perez Jr., cum laude. Gabrielle Elise Pito, cum laude. Daniela Posada Fernandez. Damian Mitchell Rabus. Todd Allen Redmond, cum laude. Alan Manuel Rendon. Amanda Ray Ringstad, summa cum laude. Andrea F. Rodriguez Amador. Nicholas Gerard Rosania V, magna cum laude. Matthew David Roop, summa cum laude. Wayne Brian Russell III. Cade Thomas Sapala, cum laude. Victoria Lynn Seymour. Sahar Siementoff. Sydney Olivia Snyder, magna cum laude. Cameron Stam, cum laude. James Christian Stamper. Quinlan J. Steve, cum laude. Joshua Paul Stewart. Justina Natalia Sorovitz. Mark Eric Talixon. Joseph Michael Testa, summa cum laude. Joseph Daniel Tetlow. Jessica Erin Thorpe. Christian Noel Torres Davila. Christopher Nathaniel Trelli, summa cum laude. Sabrina Jean Uyardi, magna cum laude, presented by her father, Dr. Michael Uyardi. Rory Jane Vigris, summa cum laude. Thomas Slade Wallace, magna cum laude. Jennifer Anna Water, cum laude. Stephen Patrick Williams, magna cum laude. Clarissa Marie Williamson.
In accordance with the chiropractic principles of the science, art, and philosophy of chiropractic, and in consequence of your dedication to the restoration of the sick to health, students, please rise and face the audience for the recitation of the chiropractic oath. Thank you. So I love everything about that, but please, while we're reciting the oath, no applause, we'll hold it to the end, okay? Thank you. I state your name, promise and swear to keep to the best of my ability and judgment the following oath. I will adhere to the code of the ethics espoused by the chiropractic profession. I will observe and practice professional conduct in relations with my patients, my colleagues, myself, and my profession. Myself and my profession. My bad. I will seek to preserve the integrity of my profession and help it to grow in service to the benefit of all humanity. I will serve my patients to the best of my ability, violating neither their confidence nor their dignity, and in my association with my patients, I shall not violate that which is moral and right. I will provide regimen for the good of my patients, according to my ability and my judgment. I will regard and refer to my fellow doctors with honor and dignity, giving credit for their dedication and commitment to the profession. I will continue to improve my knowledge and skill and be sincere in my resolution to justify the responsibility which this degree symbolizes and imposes. Please be seated. Students, please rise. Change tassels. Doctors, be seated.
Faculty, staff, and students at Palmer College of Chiropractic's Florida campus, thank you for attending today's ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen of the audience, please remain seated as the new doctors and the faculty exit from the room. Upon conclusion of the recessional, please exit the room from the same doors through which you entered. Your graduates will meet you in the lobby. I now adjourn the 79th graduation convocation of Palmer College of Chiropractic's Florida campus. Congratulations. Thank you.